Hello everyone. In this video we will discuss chapter number 13, direct and inverse proportion. Exercise 13.2, question number 6. Question number 6 is, a contractor estimate that 3 persons could rewire Jasminder's house in 4 days. If he uses 4 persons instead of 3, how long should they take to complete the job? Now the contractor estimated that 3 persons are enough to complete the job in 4 days. Now the next statement is, if he is using 4 persons instead of 3, then how long they will take to complete the job. So firstly we are having the number of persons and the number of days. So here I will write number of persons, and the second condition is number of days. If 3 persons are doing the job, they are taking 4 days. So I will write here 3 and they are taking 4 days. Now for the second condition, if he is using 4 persons, so the number of persons are 4 and we are to find out how many days they will take to complete the job. I will take it as x. So again this is the kind of inverse proportion. As the number of persons increase, ultimately they will take lesser time to complete the job. So this is inverse proportion. Inverse proportion, it means xy must be equal to constant. So 3 multiplied by 4 must be equal to 4 multiplied by x. So x must be equal to 3 multiplied by 4 divided by 4. 4 and 4 cancel. So x is equal to 3 days. So 4 persons will take 3 days to complete the same job. Question number 7. A batch of bottles were packed in 25 boxes with 12 bottles in each box. If the same batch is packed using 20 bottles in each box, how many boxes would be filled? Now a batch of bottles is packed with 12 bottles in a box and 25 boxes are used for filling the same. Now the question is, if instead of 12 bottles we are filling 20 bottles, then how many such boxes are required? So let us make the table. The two factors are number of bottles and the number of boxes. So number of bottles and the second one is number of boxes. So firstly, if 12 bottles are to be put in the box, then 25 boxes are required. If we put 12 bottles in a box, then 25 boxes are required. Now the question is, if we put 20 bottles in a box, then how many boxes are required? So I will take it as x. As we are putting 20 bottles instead of 12, now ultimately the number of boxes required will decrease. As the number of bottles in a box increase, the number of boxes will decrease. So this is inverse proportion. Inverse proportion. So xy must be equal to constant. So 12 multiplied by 25 must be equal to 20 multiplied by x. X must be equal to 12 multiplied by 25 divided by 20. 3 4s the 12, 5 4s the 20, 5 5 the 25. So x is equal to 15. It means 15 boxes are required to fill the bottles. Question number 8. A factory requires 42 machines to produce a given number of articles in 63 days. How many machines would be required to produce the same number of articles in 54 days? In the first condition, the number of machines are 42 and they are producing a given number of articles in 63 days. But we want to complete the same number of articles in 54 days. So the table will be the number of machines and the number of days. So if 42 machines are there, they are completing the job in 63 days. 42 machines, number of days is 63 days. But we want to complete the number of articles in 54 days. So how many machines would be required? I will take it as X. As the number of days to complete the same job is decreased, so we require more number of machines. So it means the number of days decrease, the number of machines will increase. So inverse proportion xy must be equal to constant. So 42 multiplied by 63 must be equal to x multiplied by 54. X is equal to 42 multiplied by 63 divided by 54. 7 6 the 42, 9 6 the 54, 9 7s the 63 and 7 7s the 49. It means 49 machines are required to produce the same number of articles in 54 days. So 49 machines is the answer. Question number 9. A car takes 2 hours to reach a destination by traveling at the speed of 60 km per hour. How long will it take when the car travels at the speed of 80 km per hour? The car is taking 2 hours to complete the distance at the speed of 60 km per hour. Now, if the speed of the car is 80 km per hour, then what will be the time? So, one is the speed of the car and the second one is the time taken by it. So, speed of car is in kilometer per hour and the time is in hours. So, as it is given in the question, if the speed is 60 km per hour, it is taking 2 hours. Now, if the speed of the car is 80 km per hour, then how long it will take to cover the same distance? Now, I will take it as x. As we know that as the speed increase, the time taken by it will decrease. So it is inverse proportion. Always we are to write down whether it is in inverse proportion or it is in direct proportion. Always we are to write it down. So xy must be equal to constant. So 60 multiplied by 2 must be equal to 80 multiplied by x. X is equal to 60 multiplied by 2 divided by 80. 0 and 0 cancel. 2 4s the 8. 2 2s the 4. 3 2s the 6. X is equal to 3 by 2 hours or 1.5 hours. So the car will take 1.5 hours at the speed of 80 km per hour to cover the same distance. Question number 10 is, 2 persons could fit a window in a house in 3 days. First part, one of the person fell ill before the work started. How long would the job take now? And the second part is, how many persons would be needed to fit the window in 1 day? Firstly, we are having 2 persons. They are taking 3 days to fit the window. So, number of persons and the number of days. Number of persons, and the second one is number of days. As firstly 2 persons are there and they are taking 3 days to complete the job. Now one of the person fell ill. There were 2 persons, one person fell ill. So now there is only one person to do the job. We have to find out how long would the job take now. I will take it as X. And the second part of this question is, how many persons would we needed to fit the window in 1 day? Now the number of days is 1 and we want to find out how many persons are required. I will take it as X. If the number of persons will decrease, ultimately the number of days will increase. If the number of persons will increase, ultimately the number of days will decrease. So this is the inverse proportion. Inverse proportion. So xy must be equal to constant. That is, firstly I will calculate the value of x. 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 1 multiplied by x. That is, x is equal to 3 2's the 6. It means one person will take 6 days to complete the job. Now the second part is, if they want to do the job in 1 day, how many persons are required? Again I will write it as 2 multiplied by 3 must be equal to y multiplied by 1. Y multiplied by 1 is y. 2 3 is the 6. It means if we want to fit the window in 1 day, then 6 persons are required to do the job. Question number 11. A school has 8 periods a day each of 45 minutes duration. How long would each period be if the school has 9 periods a day, assuming the number of school hours to be same? The question is, the school is having 8 periods and the timing for each period is 45 minutes. Now they want to have 9 period instead of 8, assuming that the total time of the school remains same. It means if the timing for the school is from 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock, they don't want to change the total time for the school. They just want to increase the number of periods within those hours. So let us make the table. It is the number of periods and the time. Number of periods and time. Time of the period is given in minutes. Always we are to write down the units. If there are 8 periods, then the time is 45 minutes. Now the school want to have 9 periods, then what would be the time? I will take it as x. As the total number of the hours is same, so as the number of periods increase, time per period will decrease. So this is inverse proportion. Xy must be equal to constant. So 8 multiplied by 45 must be equal to 9 multiplied by x. X is equal to 8 multiplied by 45 divided by 9. 9 ones the 9, 9 fives the 45. So x must be equal to 8 fives the 40 minutes. It means if the school is having 9 periods, then each period will 40 minutes duration. So students, this is all about exercise 13.2, question number 6 to 11. Thank you.